Tonight we are following up on a court battle between Denver Public Schools and the Department of Homeland Security.
DPS filed for a restraining order against DHS after a policy change that allows federal agents to make immigration arrests at or near schools.
Denver 7's Danielle Kreuter in the studio with us tonight with the latest action from DPS on this case. Danielle?
Yeah, Denver 7 obtained court documents that show how the school district responded to Homeland Security's claims that immigration enforcement was not affecting school operations. Well, we brought you coverage live in early February when federal immigration operations were happening across the Denver metro. One was here at Cedar Run Apartments. In new court filings, a DPS teacher at the nearby Denver Green School recalls hearing about the activity and driving to the apartment since many students reportedly live there. He testified that he witnessed students' path to school and the DPS bus stop was blocked by heavily armed federal agents, saying at one point in the testimony, quote, "In the spot where there would normally be a DPS school bus, there was a prison transport bus." He also said he witnessed agents turning the school bus away when it arrived. One school started, about a third of his students were absent. Several others were crying. He says that day, students were kept inside during recess because they didn't know whether or not federal agents would be coming on school grounds. According to the district, that was not an isolated incident. They said attendance for February has dropped by 3% across the district compared to last year, although some schools that have large populations of new to the country students have seen drops that are even higher. The senior advisor for DPS says it's her impression that this is directly related to the actions of Homeland Security. We heard the superintendent speak about how the fear and uncertainty is impacting students' learning last month when DPS filed their request for that restraining order.
I believe wholeheartedly that the intent was to cast fear, and if that's the case, I would say, okay, you've been successful. It's been achieved, clearly. But let's not pretend as if we're going to come to the schools.
The school district also claims the immigration enforcement near schools have cost the district itself time and money. Coming up at 6:30, we'll hear more from the senior advisor's testimony. For now in studio, I'm Danielle Kreuter, Denver 7.
All right, we'll see you at 6:30, Danielle. Thank you. And as DPS fights the Trump administration's new policies on immigration, Denver's mayor just arrived in Washington tonight to defend Denver's stance on immigration. Mayor Mike Johnston will appear before the House Oversight and Government Reform Committee. Now, that committee called several Democratic mayors to Washington to testify about whether sanctuary policies interfere with federal immigration enforcement. Mayor Johnston will appear alongside the mayors of Boston, New York City, and Chicago. Denver City Council approved up to $2 million to hire an attorney to represent the city at this hearing. And Denver 7 Investigates sat down with the mayor ahead of the hearing. Hear what he has to say in front of Congress tomorrow night. That is only right here on Denver 7.